Hey everyone! Welcome to the July edition of ZA Monthly. As usual, we have a lot of great posts to cover in this edition, so let's jump right in with our posts of the month.
Hey guys, HowRoGo13 here with this month's ZA Monthly. This time, I'd like to talk about a poem written by Aeria Ivy. Aeria posted this for the weekend challenge, More Than an NPC. For this challenge, your objective was to take an existing NPC from any Zelda game and create a story for them or expound upon the story that was already given. Aeria chose to write about an NPC from Breath of the Wild who goes by the name of Celessa. In Breath of the Wild, Celessa is one of the many NPCs you can find roaming around Hyrule. When you meet her, she tells you that she is traveling around Hyrule to recreate the path that Princess Zelda took in her search for the sealing power. She says that she deeply admires and respects Princess Zelda. Aeria chose to expand upon this story and tells of a young Hylian girl, enthralled by the stories her grandmother told her of a king and a beautiful princess. The young Hylian girl grew up and left on a journey to travel the same path that the princess did. I won't spoil the entire story for you, but I hope I've convinced you to go check out the blog for yourself. Aeria also created a drawing of Celessa for the blog. This was not required in terms of the challenge, but I feel it was a wonderful addition to the blog. As I've stated in the past, I'm no artist, so I can't really provide any sort of critique, but even I can tell that Aeria had a love for the character when creating this piece. I look forward to seeing more art and maybe even some writing from you in the future, Aeria. And that's it for this month. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!
Hey everyone! So for this month, I'd like to talk about a post from earlier in the month that I loved and felt was very elaborate. PotakuSan did a Zelda-themed version of a song from BTS. To do this, she drew renditions of several versions of Link representing the members of BTS, and also Hylia in place of Halsey's role in the song. So this post has two parts: the art of all the Links and Hylia as the BTS members, and a lyric video using the art. And both aspects are very impressive. First off, I love the art. She depicted each Link modern and fashionable to fit with the theme, and each one looks great, especially in Potaku's anime art style. Next, the lyric video itself is impressive. I know making these types of videos has to be rough, and it's impressive that she took the time to make this. She used a Nightcore version of the song to avoid copyright issues, but I think it also kind of helps to make this version seem different as well from the original. Overall, this post was just a lot of fun and a joy to see on the feed. Seeing posts like this that have a lot of work is always awesome. Great job, Potaku, and I'll look forward to seeing more work from you. Hey everyone, Zelly here. Unfortunately, I could not record this month. I hate to say this again, however, I promise to try my best to record next month, even if I'll be really busy. With that out of the way, let's jump right into my section this month. As usual, there were so many amazing blogs this month. So many of them caught my attention too, from beautiful pieces of artwork to poetic one-shots to interesting analysis blogs. There was so much great content to read. However, I could only choose one blog to talk about, and I decided to choose the one that stood out the most to me. Of all the blogs this month, the one that I found the most interesting was Freedom vs. Story in Zelda by Takaki. As the title suggests, the blog compares the story of Zelda games to the amount of freedom. To start things off, Takaki inserts songs in the blog itself. While this requires you to use or open SoundCloud, I appreciate the idea itself. I love listening to music while doing pretty much anything, so it was fun and a nice change to see it incorporated into a blog. Next, I want to talk about the overall wording and language used. The blog had a smooth flow, every word and sentence connecting to each other. Nothing felt too sudden, and nothing felt out of place. The language was also very engaging and kept me entertained. I really wanted to keep reading. The points made were very compelling and agreeable. Not only were Takaki's points very logical, but they made a lot of sense. It was an especially interesting read because the topic had been mentioned in many blogs before. The big problem with Breath of the Wild is the lack of story, and what made Breath of the Wild such a success was the amount of freedom it had. However, many people, including myself, can only hope for the sequel to fix this by having a balance of both elements. Takaki's blog explains why there is not already a balance, and that is something that no one has done before. It was a refreshing view to see. Anyway, that's all I have for this month. Please go and check out the blog for yourself. It's definitely worth a read, and you will not be disappointed. Until next time, ZA, bye!
Hey guys, it's Gabby here bringing you a new blog for this edition of the ZA Monthly. This month, I'm featuring a one-shot by Paper Ninja called Coming Home, which is kind of an appreciation for the mailman of Hyrule. The blog talks about his life as a mailman. It starts off by saying, "My job gets hard. It may not seem that way, as you've probably only seen me as a nuisance," which is exactly part of my reasoning. He opens with starting off of how other people view him. Then it goes on to say all he does. I've counted how many times I've helped get the word around Hyrule, but numbers and how fast I go isn't necessarily what makes the job. Seeing the smiles on people's faces as they receive good news, hearing the joy that some get when they find that someone cares enough to send them something. And I'd like to think that, well, they're happy that I'm here to deliver it to them. He likes his job. He's showing that right away, and I love how Paper just captured that right at the beginning. It goes on to talk about what he doesn't have to do. Like, he doesn't have to go running, he doesn't have to do this, and that. He just delivers mail. And he talks about how outside, how it feels, and the weather. It says, feeling the breeze, the sun, the rain, snow, rustle the grass under my feet, every splash of a puddle, the gravel as I near the castle city, it's all become the music that I've listened to. And then it ends off by saying that he is the mailman of Hyrule. He loves serving the kingdom of Hyrule. And even though people may not like him sometimes, because sometimes people don't really like mail, I mean, who likes getting bills in the mail, right? But he just goes on to say that even though people may not like sometimes what they receive in the mail, it's his job, and he loves doing that. And at the end of the blog, Paper puts a hashtag more than an NPC. Which I really like this blog in general, because it gives more attention towards those characters that aren't as focused on, like, the big characters like Impa or Link, or, you know, the big main characters in the Zelda series. It's like, this is an NPC you don't normally think about. Like, in Spirit Tracks or Phantom Hourglass or all the games he's in, it's like he's just there to give you your mail and nothing more. You don't really think too much of him. But now it's like, after reading this, I honestly just have more appreciation for him, because I never thought of him this way until now. So actually, thank you for that, Paper. Anyway though, if you haven't checked out any of his other blogs, or even this one in general, you should really check it out, because Paper's a really great writer, and I can't wait to see more one-shots from you, Paper, if you're listening to this. I'd love to feature more from you. I'd be honored to. Anyway, that about wraps up this part of the edition. Thank you for listening, and enjoy the rest of the video.
Welcome to this month's Zelda Monthly edition, and today I'll be talking about Scoops Ahoy, made by the lovely Link the Hero of Time. I have to say that I simply love the crossover of Stranger Things and The Legend of Zelda. I recently watched the newest season myself, and when I saw this, I simply had to feature this on this month's Zelda Monthly. I love the idea of Twilight and Time as Robin and Steve. I personally couldn't think of a better duo than these two. I love the drawing and just the sass and annoyance their faces show, which brings so much life to this. Truly amazing job and wonderful idea. Hope I see more awesome work from you in the future.
Hey everyone, it's Layton's Gal again. This time I'll be covering for Mags. Hey there, ZA. July has been filled with great artworks as new artists have joined the community one by one. Here, I'll be reviewing this piece by Lonk of Adventure Time, Link and Zelda. First off, how can you not love this crossover? I've always been a fan of the art style in Adventure Time, and Lonk has perfectly implied that with Link and Zelda. The noodle arms and expressions really are spot on like in the show. Not only that, but I also love their warm coloring style. You can see all the hues of yellow and orange for their lighting, which really appeals to the eye. The background too complements the drawing just as well. All I can say is this piece will truly make you smile and feel much happier inside. That's a wrap from me. Be sure to follow and support the artist, and of course thank you to Leighton for reading the script on behalf of me.
Hey yo, it's Gamzo Pop, back with ZA News. I'll be recording this halfway through the month of July, covering some news from past months as well. Sorry for my absences, things have been a little crazy. Life aside, let's get into it. Now, I know it's old news, but ZA Feed has been smothered in fantastic artwork, theories, memes, and writings on Breath of the Wild 2, announced at E3. Link's Awakening HD is also receiving its own fame, as many have been ecstatic about the cute little Link amiibo and the make-your-own dungeon mechanic introduced. If you're surfing the feed, better expect one of these posts. There is also new staff members joining Amino. For the new event team members, we have Two-Face DK, Space, and Awesomeness. For curators, we have Hid, Xavier, Lanesgal, which is, by the way, the head of ZA Monthly, and Thick Thighs McGee. Please welcome our new staff, the future of Zelda Amino. The new members are pinned in the homepage, where you can check out their introductions. This July, many people submitted their own custom Zelda shops in hopes of its custom title. A new challenge was presented, where Amino members could make a creation under the hashtag MyShop, similar to other title challenges months before. Good luck to all who submitted their works. That is all I have for today. It's great to be back. I miss making this coverage. This has been Gamzo Pop, and I'm out of here.
Well, that should about wrap us up for this month. Thank you all for watching, and of course, as usual, if you have any recommendations or something else to tell us, please let us know in the comments or on Zelda Amino. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next month. Bye!